Getting a knife in CS2 for less than $100 ain't easy these days, especially if you want a half decent looking one. But it can be done, so let me show you some examples of the best knives currently in CS2 under $100. Let's just get right to the point and start out with this survival knife Scorched. It's currently around $96 in minimal wear, and I think this is actually a really nice knife. It looks pretty good, it has some great animations, and people will think that this cost you more than $100. Second choice is the Bowie Ultraviolet. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I think the Bowie knife gets too much hate. It's got some nice animations and it's got excellent girth and some nice length to it.
Pause, nigga.
You can get it in field tested condition for $100, and even if it's field tested, it still looks insanely clean. Next up is going to be the Falcon Bright Water. Again, some great animations for the price. The overall look of the knife isn't exactly my favorite, but again, the budget is very small and the animations are nice, and I know a lot of people actually like the look of the Falcon knife a lot. The Bright Water finish is pretty underrated in my opinion, and I think it can look really nice in the right combo. You can pick it up for $100 in well-worn condition. Another Falcon option, I personally prefer the Bright Water to this one, but your opinion may be different, so here it is. This is the Urban Mast, and it's just under $100 in field tested condition. Again, really nice animations, overall a good looking knife, and I'd say this one is probably preferable if you're trying to pair it with white gloves specifically, and maybe also with black gloves. Let's take a look at a gut knife. As you just saw, it has a really nice pull-out animation, and you might notice that I'm pretty focused on the animations when picking these knives. That's simply because over the years, I've realized that good animations is what help you not get tired of a knife after using it in game for a bit. At least for me, no matter how good a knife looks, if the animations are boring, I'll get bored with the knife pretty quickly. This is the Gut Knife Damascus Steel, and overall I think it's a pretty good looking knife for the price. You can pick it up in field tested condition for $100. Another gut knife, again with the Bright Water finish, which I think is particularly a good choice for this knife because a lot of them have this brown wooden handle, which I think is the worst part of the gut knife. So here you get good looks and a good pull-out animation for $100, which I think is an excellent deal. If you have a blue loadout and you're on a tighter budget, you need to consider this one. I personally find the Ursus knife to be a bit overrated, but it is generally rated pretty highly, so I don't necessarily mean to say it's bad. I think it's a good looking knife, especially considering our budget. I think it's a really good choice. This is the Boreal Forest, and you can get it for $99 in well-worn condition, or you can improve the float a little bit to field test it if you're willing to go a few dollars over budget. Another Ursus option, and this one I actually think is super clean for a black inventory. This is the Scorched, and it's only $98 in field tested condition. If you have a black loadout, this one is definitely worth a look. Another big boy, the Bowie Bright Water. Overall, I think this is a great choice, and my only concern is that to keep this one under $100, it does get to a level on the float that makes it look a little bit scuffed. If you don't care so much about that, this one is absolutely a great pick. If you want a Bowie but you care as much about the knife looking clean as I do, this one might be more for you. This one's the Scorched, it's super clean in field tested condition, and it's also the cheapest of the bunch at just $92. Knives don't get much cheaper than that these days in CS2, so this is definitely one of the best budget options out there. If your budget is a little bit bigger, then you should definitely check out this video I made on the best combos in CS2 under $500 total. But before you head over there, please consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.